Welcome to another How to Draw with Charlie. So today's topic is going to be the NHS, and we're just going to draw some nice little pictures for them and learn how to draw some things. So I thought we'd start off with some simple flowers. So we're going to start with a daisy, just draw loads of little petals around a circle and then do another layer of petals. And then we're just going to bring the stem down and do a nice round leaf, and that's just a nice simple flower. The next one will be a tulip, and tulips are round and then they've got pointy bits at the top. Once again, stem down and a nice leaf. And then I do these little leaf petal things below it. I don't really know why, I just like to do them. Then I do a long stem for a daffodil. I've got a nice pointy petals around them, nice and big and very interestingly shaped, and then a lovely pointy leaf on the stem there. And then for a rose, I cheat it. I just do loads and loads of squiggles all on top of each other, sort of make them in like a nice round shape. Bring the stem down, leaf, and then add some little thorns on. I'm just going to quickly colour them all in and correct that bit on the daffodil. There we go. And that's the flowers. So we're going to move on to butterflies now. So you probably draw your butterflies a bit like this, and I'm going to teach you a little bit more of an interesting one. So you just need to do 3 sort of circle oval shapes, but all connected with no lines in the middle. Then you just bring the antennae up, curve it round with little dots, add a smiley face, then just add the wings. And it's quite a simple, different way of drawing a butterfly, but it just makes it look a little bit cuter. And then you just draw whatever pattern you want on it, but make sure it's the same on both wings, because that's what butterflies are like. I'm just going to colour that in. Thought I'd add a little bit more detail. There we go. The final thing we're going to do is just looking at drawing some doctors and nurses. So I always start my simple people off by drawing what looks a bit like a peg person, and then you can add different details to it. So I'm just adding a coat here to this person. And the shoes, it's just a simple curve at the bottom, and you just split it all in half to create 2 sides of the jacket and 2 legs. Then you just add on some arms and some little round hands and a smiley face and whatever hairstyle you like. So really, from that little peg person setup, you can do all sorts of different designs on it. So here's my doctor here. And then I'm going to go ahead and draw a nurse. So I'm going to draw the hair on this one first, because I wanted to overlap the body. So if you want the hair to overlap the body, just draw the hair on first and then add the body afterwards. And once again, just starting with a simple peg person shape. Add the shoes and any detail you want. Make sure you add the little hands, a nice smiley face, and there's my nurse. I'm just going to colour those ones in now. I had to find the very certain greeny blue that they wear for their uniforms. There we go. Just move them up to the side. Now I'm going to draw a female doctor, and this time I'm going to give her a mask, a face mask like they're wearing all the time at the minute, which is really easy to do. You just draw a little rectangle on the face, and I put a little smile underneath it just because I want to keep it looking happy. As you can see, I've also done a ponytail. Now I know some people might struggle with ponytails. I usually do them looking like they're off to the side a bit, just so that they're seen. You just draw the band and then you draw a ponytail around it, so however way you want to do it, really. I'm just adding her arms and her gloves. I'm giving this one cuffs, and keep the white jacket for her because she's a doctor, and add the trousers. There we go. And finally I'm going to draw one more nurse, and this is going to be a male nurse. Now you can change the size and shapes of your people quite easily just by making the bottom of the peg person wider or thinner or longer or shorter. So I've just made this one a little bit more wider just to give them a bit more of a rounder figure. And I've added a stethoscope, so just a very simple stethoscope on this because it's very small detail. Just by dangling a string either side. One side's got a little circle on it and the other side's split into 2, and just gives it a little bit of a stethoscope look. I'm going to colour that one in now. And there we go, our male nurse. So I'm just going to do my own little picture for the NHS now, and I'd love it if you did your own one and then upload it to Facebook so we can see what lovely pictures you made using these drawings. I've decided to add a butterfly and all sorts of things like that. So just give it a watch and I'll see you next time.